So since I came back to Nigeria from the UK and started posting videos on YouTube, I've been getting different types of comments. Most of the comments are basically people telling me, like, congratulating me for taking the move. Some said it's a brave move. Some said that is what they are hoping to do in the nearest future or in the future. And I get some few comments also saying I must be crazy coming down to Nigeria, especially in this Sapa and Japa era. But I am coming back to Nigeria anyways. Like I said in my previous video, our circumstances are different. Maybe I left the UK because I have found what I am looking for, or maybe I have not found what I'm looking for and I think I will find it here in Nigeria. That is why I'm here. It might be the case. So I don't really understand when I see people or hear people generalizing their opinion about something. Anyways, this video is just to encourage you wherever you are, especially for my friends in the diaspora. No matter where you are, just keep your head up, be steadfast, and know exactly why you're there in the first place. I think if you set your priorities right and try as much as you can to follow those priorities, I think you'll be fine. It's not easy anywhere, even here in Nigeria. Like I said in my previous video, again, like I've said so many things already. I enjoy so many things here in Nigeria, and there are so many other things that I do not enjoy. I do not enjoy waking up in the morning and hoping to get to somewhere in the next 30 minutes and I'll end up getting there in the next 2 hours. I do not enjoy not having constant light. I have to supply my power myself. I do not enjoy going out and meeting people and interacting with people and everybody's expecting you to drop something for them or leave the change for them. It's fine to give tips here and there. Sometimes people here in Nigeria think or they feel they're entitled to whatever money or whatever thing they're asking you to do for them. They'll be like, oh, you can do it, so why not do it? Like, what's there? After all, you just go back and you're full of pounds and dollars. Anyways, what I'm basically trying to say is there's no place that is perfect. A place will have so many advantages and some disadvantages. So I think it would be easier to set our priorities and have like an action plan in place and focus on them, no matter where you are. Even if you're in Nigeria, UK, America, anywhere you are, it is important as a human to have a vision, something that makes you wake up every day, something that pushes you to wake up, something that pushes you to do more. It's important as a human being to have such vision so that you know, okay, there's this goal that you're working towards. For some of you wondering and asking why I decided to come back to Nigeria, especially in this era, I am here because I want to be here. It is a decision we made as a family to be in Nigeria this time. In order for us to reconnect with our roots and reunite with family, it is important to us as a family at this stage to be in Nigeria. And we are here now and we are having the best time of our lives, especially for my children. I am super proud of them. People ask me, like, what was the transition like? Were the children accepting? Were the children happy? How did they cope? The thing is, we started talking about this travel while we are back in England. So it wasn't a thing of, oh, they don't know what to expect. They actually know what to expect, but I know living it, the reality might be a little bit different, but it didn't come as a shock to them. So they actually knew what to expect and they have been taking it so well. I'm super proud of them. The only thing is, in school, they feel like the celebrities in school because, yeah, they just got back from England and everybody wants to be their friends. Everybody wants to speak like them. Everybody wants to do like them, you know. So I think they find the attention too overwhelming. Back in England in school, they were just like every other child in the class. They go to school, they meet with their friends, they play and they come back. There's no additional attention to them, which is good to an extent. They enjoy the attention for the first few weeks, but gradually they were like, oh, can these people just stop and just, you know, act normal around them. They just want to go to school, sit in class, listen to their lessons and come back home like they would normally do in England. So that's one thing, that's one aspect they have to deal with. I don't think it's a bad thing as such. So far they have been enjoying it. And one particular thing that struck me was when my first daughter said when we got to the airport, seeing so many black people all at once in a particular space was kind of awkward for her. She said it felt weird, it felt awkward. That was her word. And it struck me because obviously she's African, she's Nigerian, she's like, we are black and brown. Our color is black and brown or whatever color you call it. Does my daughter think she's now white and she's not feeling welcome or she's not feeling at ease in the midst of people like her? This is part of why we made this journey, because at some point my children don't see themselves as Nigerians, they don't see themselves as African, they see themselves as white and embracing the culture. And we try as much as we can to incorporate our Nigerian culture in our day-to-day routine. But somehow you can just tell that they are very British than Nigeria. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that is bad, but at the end of the day, they are Nigerians and they are Africans. I feel it's really important to us as parents to expose them to that side of their identity, for them to actually know this is where we are from and this is what we do, this is what we are known for, and be proud of it. So part of this journey to Nigeria is to make sure that they come, see it, feel it, and actually live the culture. So that is part of why we made this journey. I know this might not be an issue to some people, it's like the least of their worry. That's why I said before that my circumstance might be different from your circumstance. So when you watch videos online of people's life, just take it that that is them living their reality. It might be relatable to yours in real life because of, you know, what you're going through, or you've experienced similar situations, so you might find it relatable. So what I'm basically trying to say is, no matter where you are, try and make the most of it. I am not stopping you from going to England, I'm not stopping you from going abroad, I'm not stopping you from doing any of this. After all, I made the same journey. When I got married to my husband, I had to join him in England. So that was how I found myself in England, and by the grace of God, we've been able to achieve what we achieved, and we feel like at this time in our life we want to, you know, come back to Nigeria. I think I will stop here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to what I have to say today, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye bye.
Hey, wanna do this with me?